Hello fellow investor, in this video I want to show the new desktop application from Interactive Broker. If you are familiar with Interactive Broker, you know that you can trade using the web portal, which is used from your browser. I mean, you log in and you do everything from your browser, or you download the Trader Workstation, which is a very powerful trading software, but it's a little bit complicated, especially for new investors. It can result a little bit overwhelming. So Interactive Broker just released a new desktop version, which is very similar to the web portal. So it's a software you download, and it has a nicer look, easier to use, a better UI, and anyway, it doesn't have all the functionality we need, and this I will show during the review. So this is the software that, as I said, you download on your Windows or Mac computer, whatever you have. You log in, you do all the normal procedure, and this is my portfolio. At the moment, right here, they show two portfolio together. It's my dividend portfolio and my bond portfolio, but I can go right here and select the one I want. For example, I can select only the dividend portfolio, which is this one, or I can select only the bond portfolio. But for the purpose of this review, let's combine them. Let's have everything together. Please pay attention that today that I'm recording is Saturday, so all data are of Friday yesterday, and are not updated in real time because market is of course closed. And so in this first page, this is my portfolio. So these are all the position. And you have all this column right here. You can see your position, last price, the daily changes, the average price of your stock, cost basis, market value, unrealized or realized profit and loss. In this case, I have not realized profit and loss because I didn't sold any stock. Volume, 50-week highs and low, I mean, this kind of information. Unfortunately, this is not customizable at the moment. There is nothing we can do. We cannot add a new column. We cannot even rearrange the column. We can just do some filter if we want to filter different symbol or different type of instrument. For example, if we want to select only the option, at the moment I have only one active option, which is for Brinker International, expiring 16 June, so a lot of time. We can put only stocks or only bonds. This is just a normal filter. But apart from that, we cannot do much more. Here we can go in order and trades to see our order, if we have some outstanding order, and what the trader that are done. So I don't have any outstanding order and I don't have any trades. I can go back up to 7 days, but I didn't really do any trade in the last 7 days. So otherwise here will be show all the trade I did. And this is some sort of balance, so between equity, cash, and of course the margin, if I will have a margin account. In this case, this is a cash account, so I don't have any margin. And that's it. This is what we can see of our portfolio. If we open this tab right here, there should be the performance or the value of the portfolio that I don't know why it's not showing. This is not showing right now, but also yesterday when the market was open. So I don't know, maybe they are going to fix something and then the next day will be working. But here, hopefully we should see the performance of the portfolio, maybe comparing to S&P 500 or the other index. We have anyway the news. And not much more information. We can see more news. If we click right here, we open this window that again let me enlarge, and we can decide if portfolio news, market news, if we want something, let's say, related to the stock market or only related to my portfolio. This kind of information. You can even search a symbol like, I don't know, let's search, for example, 3M, and we will have all news related to the stock itself. Okay, let's close it. Let's close also this tab because it's not used. After we have right here on the left, there is the menu. We can go to check the watch list. The watch list, this one is created by them. It was not done by me. I think it's just some example watch list. And you have basically information about the stock here on the right. We will explore this panel a little bit later. Let me close it right now. Also here we have just the basic view. There is not much we can do, and if we go in the option, really there is nothing. I think they really need to improve, and this is a beta anyway. I'm saying this is not the final product, so the only setting we have is to have it a light theme or a dark theme. Let's continue with the dark theme for following this review, just to see a little bit different how it is. After, on the third icon on the left is the quote. Quote, it gives us the information we need about each company. For example, let's select one company on my portfolio, in this case UPS. Here is the chart. If we zoom, we see this is a candlestick chart. We can change how we want it. We have with the normal line, we can with high and low. I mean, I leave it the candle. I don't use the chart that much. We can add all the indicators we want. Let's add, for example, the moving average. You will see right here. It's not very visible, but okay. So this chart information. On the right, we have the price. We can buy and sell. This is the situation. This is my position. For example, I have 60 shares of UPS with my cost base. I can decide to close position. News, calendar event, some information about the stock, and let's take a look if we want to make an order. For example, let's do a buy order. It will open this window right here where we can insert all the information we want. So the quantity we want to buy, the type of order, if we want limit, trailing stop loss, whatever we want. This is very powerful. As usual, like Interactive Broker has so many options. It's similar to the Trader Workstation from this point of view. We can say the time in force, so if we want this valid from today or until order is cancelled, or whatever date we want. Other information we can put right here, but I will not enter too much into the detail. Anyway, the buy and sell interface look pretty good with all the options like in a Trader Workstation, but in a much more easier and easy to use interface. Unfortunately, we cannot trade option yet in this desktop app. I'm sure they will add this in future, but for the moment it's not possible. So you can only buy and sell stocks, no bond, no option, and no other instrument. At least I didn't find any possibility to do it. If we go a little bit down here, we can take a look at the Fundamentals Explorer, which it opens another window. I don't like much, honestly, having it dark. Let me switch again, to light interface because I like it much more. So I was saying, let's go in the quote. If we go down right here in the Fundamental Explorer, it opens another window. And here we have basically all the information in the web portal are, of course, exactly the same. We can do the overview of the Fundamentals Explorer, the company profile, information about the company, amount of outstanding share, who are director, these kind of things. We can move to the key ratio, which is very extensive information right here. Dividend information. In the case of UPS, of course, is a dividend payer because it's in my dividend portfolio. So these are all the dividend distribution. And this is the price of the stock, payout ratio, actual dividend yield, this kind of information. ASG, if you like to learn about ASG of your stocks, in this case, UPS score a nice 7. Financial information with income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. Analyst rating. These are, I don't look at it much, but this is the rating of a different analyst. Let it load it. Now, right here we can see what is the target according to some analysts who recommend to buy, outperform, hold, and so on. I will move on. News, ownership, social sentiment, short selling is not that important. I mean, you can take a look by yourself. That's it. Apart from that, there is not much in this new software. Of course, let me go back to the portfolio. Let me close also this. Of course, Interactive Broker specified this is a beta, and they ask our feedback. I mean, I can decide to send a feedback right here. I mean, some functionality that we want, something we like, something we don't like. I personally asked to improve as soon as possible with the option chain, because at the moment Trader Workstation is the way to go if you want to trade option, and considering the fact that time to time in my portfolio I like to sell covered call or cash secure puts, I need option trading, and I need to do from the Trader Workstation. I hope you liked this video. It was very short just to show you this new software. I suggest you, if you are an Interactive Broker user, to download and take it a look, because maybe for 90% of investors out there is still good, is still working pretty fine. But for me, if I need to have this level of functionality, I will prefer to use the web portal. I found the web portal very well done, and the needs of Trader Workstation come only if you need, let's say, a step more. If you need to do a step more in your investing game and you need some more powerful tool, but otherwise the web portal is more than enough. So I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think in the comment, and see you to the next video.